We're off on a Sunday morning diversion. I'm Jennifer Mayerle from WCCO in Minneapolis. Come along as we discover how Minnesota became the birthplace of the bus industry. The Greyhound Bus Museum in Hibbing presents the history, dating back 110 years to this seven-seater, and an enterprising Swedish salesman, Carl Wickman. So the Hupmobile was how Greyhound got started.
They couldn't sell the car, so they started giving rides and charging people. Created
out of necessity, it began by transporting miners on Minnesota's Iron Range, paying 15 cents a ride, says museum executive director Ron Dicklich. The name of the recognized running dog would come in the late 1920s.
People have commented that as they go down the road, they look like a sleeking greyhound.
It evolved into the largest inner-city bus company, affordably connecting families across the country, says operations manager John Beckstrom.
Highway travel was a big thing, and Greyhound was the centerpiece of it.
During wartime, Greyhound transported soldiers between home and bases. It moved freedom riders during the civil rights movement, and the iconic Greyhound made its way into the movies. Songs capture the nostalgia.
Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh.
Good afternoon.
Their time on the road is meaningful to former drivers. They meet with mechanics and depot workers each month in the Twin Cities to reminisce.
It's a way to hang on to something that you really believed in.
As cars became more prevalent and air travel took off, Greyhound struggled. It weathered strikes and bankruptcy. Smaller hubs disappeared. Today, it serves 1,800 locations across North America and 12 million passengers a year.
He fell in love with Greyhound.
It's a story Gene Nicolelli Jr.'s late father felt needed telling, and so he created this museum.
He said, this is interesting. How come nobody's telling this story?
His childhood memories are aboard the flagship of the fleet, the Scenic Cruiser.
This is my favorite bus. It's up higher than the normal buses were, so you look down and look out and see all the landscape and such.
It's a place to take a trip down memory lane while celebrating the lasting legacy of Greyhound.